Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to another reading. I'm just going to jump into the energies here because we have some messages that really want to be told to you, and I just kind of want to get moving on it. So, the overall energy for the reading today is the Knight of Cups. And when I pulled oracle cards for that overall energy of the Knight of Cups, we got stress, intensity, and courage. So I'm definitely seeing that someone or something is coming towards you right now, or you could be going towards someone else or preparing to move towards someone else. But for most of you, I'm seeing that this is an energy that's coming towards you. Someone's taking action towards you and sharing something with you that's been on their heart, because we have a lot of cups here in this reading. And when I clarified the Knight of Cups, we got the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Judgment. So that's someone making a pretty fast decision. It's a very fast moving energy about approaching someone else with feelings or emotions. So someone could be bringing something towards you, and whatever this is, it's looking like it's something from your past or an energy from your past that's coming back around with the Judgment card. And whoever this is having to work up a lot of courage in order to do this, or in order to bring this towards you. With stress, intensity, and courage, this brings up a lot of feelings for this person, and it's something that, with the Seven of Cups and the stress oracle card coming out, it's something that they may have been thinking about for a while, or they're trying to consider the best way to come towards you, or kind of consider all their options. They're also having to work through quite a bit in order to come towards you here. It is stressing them out, it's feeling intense, and it's almost like there's a barrier that they're kind of having to overcome. And with the Knight of Swords with Judgment here, I see them kind of ready to just break through that barrier and basically run towards you with whatever this is. Now, if we dive into the reading here, we have Strength, the Nine of Wands, and the King of Cups. So Leo and Sagittarius energy could be really significant here for you, as well as Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, but it definitely doesn't have to be. Whoever this is has a lot of emotions for you, a lot of love, fullness of heart for you, and you definitely stay on their heart. And it could have felt like for them that they've been holding back from you for a long time with the Strength card, and it's almost like they're getting really tired of holding back how they feel for you with the Nine of Wands. Now again, these energies could be switched, so some of you may be feeling this way about someone else. You may be feeling like you've been holding back your emotions here, but for many of you, there's energy out there that feels this way about you. For some of you, this could be a more masculine energy. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. So when I say masculine energy, really what I mean is this is an energy of someone who wants to pursue or feels more comfortable with the act of doing rather than receiving, or giving rather than receiving. And so this is, it could be you or someone else, but just someone who wants to take action, feels really strongly that they want to take action around this and express how they feel, but for whatever reason they've been holding back. And when we clarify, we're going to see why that is. Now, in the current energy, whoever is on the receiving end of this, so that may be you for some of you, but for others of you, if you're feeling like the one who wants to do the approaching, this is the other person. But whoever is on the receiving end of this energy kind of has no idea here with the Two of Swords that this is coming with the Tower. However, whatever it is that this person is holding back that needs to be received, it comes through as something that would be pretty shocking to you, but it looks like this energy is kind of already building up. It's kind of bubbling under the surface, and you may just not be aware of it with the Two of Swords. And then we have the Six of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the King of Pentacles. So whenever this is delivered, this message, this feeling, whenever this finally, there is an exchange here, it's something that I'm seeing could make you feel very happy and very kind of satisfied. So it may be a message that you have been wanting to hear for a long time, or just it's just like an unexpected surprise that's going to make you feel a lot better in some way. Very happy, very secure. If you've been doubting this person's intentions, or you didn't know how they felt for you, it's going to give you that sense of self-fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. And with the King of Pentacles, you're going to feel kind of on top of the world. You're going to feel like, you know, you have it all together. Nothing could go wrong here. It comes through almost as like a huge relief, and I'm just seeing someone smiling kind of triumphantly, like, oh, great, when they receive whatever this is. It could be a gift, it could be a form of communication. But let's go through the journey of what's going on here, and let's take a look at this other person's energy with what they're holding back with the Strength card. It's interesting because the Strength card here is yellow, and then the rest of the cards throughout the reading are majority blue, and then at the very end we get back to some yellow cards with the Nine of Cups and the King of Pentacles. And yellow really represents happiness and joy and expression, whereas blue kind of represents moving through the emotions and the emotional sort of realm. Interesting. Spirit is definitely saying that there is a change coming out, or that it's time to move forward with the Wheel of Fortune. So a lot of exciting energies for you here today, Sagittarius. So once again, let's take a look at the Strength card. Page of Swords, Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Again, strong Leo energy here. You or someone else could have Leo in your chart, or the number 8 could be significant for you, or just Leo season, so July, August, the 8th month of the year, that kind of thing. But anyway, that won't resonate for all of you. It'll just be for some of you. But anyway, it looks like someone here, again, it's like they want to communicate this to you, but they are feeling like they need to figure out exactly how to do it, or they're like working on how to communicate this to you. For some of you, this person could be writing you a letter and they're like drafting what they want to say, or maybe like a text message, something to do with writing or like physically figuring it out. But I'm seeing with the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck here that they're struggling sort of with what to say or how to say it. Let's take a look at the Nine of Wands. This person's feeling pretty tired of moving through this energy and holding it back and figuring out what to say. They're showing me this is not necessarily easy for me to do. Let's take a look at that energy with the Nine of Wands. Five of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Temperance. Yeah, this person's saying, excuse me, it's taking them a long time to feel comfortable with what they have to say or how they feel. They could have been struggling for a long time with this, or dealing with feelings of insecurity. And when it comes to really regulating their emotions and feeling grounded and centered again, it's just very hard for them to get to that place. Again, Earth energy or Leo or Sagittarius is very significant here. So this could be you or the other person. But yeah, it's just saying that they have been kind of struggling with focusing on this for a long time. Maybe time has passed between the two of you with the Temperance card, and they're showing me like, it hasn't been easy this whole time for me. So if you think that this other person is just out there chilling and having a good time while they figure out what to say to you, that's not the case. There's a lot going on for them. Let's take a look at that Five of Wands for what they're struggling with here. Three of Cups, Ten of Cups, Queen of Wands. They're struggling with going for what they actually want, or pursuing what they actually want. There could be multiple people involved with the Three of Cups, or just like they have a certain desire for connection with you or with someone, and just kind of going for it and realizing that they can have what they want and that they can get what they want in this situation is quite a struggle for them. Let's take a look at how they're feeling. They do have some very strong feelings here. I want to take a look at this King of Cups energy. The Star, the Seven of Wands, the Five of Cups. Again, there's something that they feel they really, really deeply want, or they really, really deeply desire, but And I see that it may have to do with you, Sagittarius, because the Queen of Wands came out next to the Ten of Cups. It's like they really, really want to be with you, or they really, really want to contact you, or just connecting with you, being around your energy in general is like almost like their deepest desire here with the Star. There could also be something that they want to heal with you for those of you who are maybe not in contact with this person, or maybe you had a falling out with them. For whatever reason, I'm seeing that there is a lapse in communication or a pause in communication. And for some of you, that could be longer term with the Temperance card here. For others of you, it could just be like right now in your relationship, you're at a point of pause with this person, and they're really, really wanting just to be around you and to connect with you. And they're kind of showing me that this is what would make them the happiest, is if they could actually just connect with you. But it comes through as sort of like this secret desire and something that they see as inherently impossible, and it's blocked by some type of pain. So if you were hurt by this person, or if they were hurt by you, there's this feeling of, well, even though I really, really want that, I can't reach out to this person because it's so painful. And so they kind of stop themselves from reaching out to you. Show me that Five of Cups. Ten of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Four of Cups. Yeah, so this person feels like you're done with them. They feel like this is over for good. They have no chance in hell that you would respond, or that you would, be open to even hearing from them. And to them, it comes through as an awareness that they hurt you, but it also is very hurtful to them that they feel like this is completely closed off. And they feel like if they were to reach out to you, you would not be open to hearing from them, or you would not be responsive to their energy. Now, whether or not that is true, maybe you actually would be open to their energy, but they're kind of seeing it as this is closed off forever, and I just need to accept it, and I'm never really going to get what I want, which is just to connect with Sagittarius here. So that's kind of what they're going through. But at the same time, the overall energy with the Knight of Cups, stress, intensity, courage, then the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Judgment card, they are trying to figure out a way to bust through this barrier, or that's kind of where their energy is building up to. So let's take a look at your energy here in the current sort of situation. So they come through as the King of Cups, and you come through as the Queen of Cups. So there is a very deep connection here between you, especially with the Six of Cups coming out in the next sort of set of energies in the tarot. The Six of Cups can represent a soul bond, or just like a deep bond of the heart. And I'm definitely seeing that you guys do have big feelings for each other, especially them. They see you as a star. They see connecting you as the Ten of Cups. They possibly see you as very, very attractive. And yeah, there's something about you that could intimidate this person. I'm also hearing, especially if they feel like they can't come towards you, that would make sense. But let's take a look at where you're at in all of this with the Queen of Cups. King of Swords, Seven of Swords, King of Wands. So you don't trust this person, is what you're showing me. You could see them as being very calculated, but at the same time, like maybe like a little bit manipulative, but at the same time kind of impulsive. With the King of Wands, you could see them as a kind of player type energy, or you could feel like you just kind of have to be on guard around this person. If you're usually like a softer, more receptive energy, this person could make you feel like you have to put your guard up to them, or like you can't trust them. And you're kind of like, yeah, okay. And so I kind of understand why this person feels like they can't come towards you here, because they sense the mistrust that you have for them. And it's looking like with the Seven of Cups coming out that there could be quite a bit on your mind related to this, or you're just showing me that there's quite a bit that you feel you can't trust about them. Let's take a look at the Tower here. Something is kind of going to happen here that's going to shift these energies around. Actually, before we look at the Tower, let's look at the Two of Swords in your energy. Could be something you're not seeing, or you're just overthinking this situation and it kind of obstructs your view, or maybe it's harder for you to see exactly what's going on here. Show me the Two of Swords. Ace of Wands, Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords in the reverse. So you're feeling pretty content with yourself in this situation. You're starting to let go of any stress that you've maybe had around this with the Nine of Swords in the reverse. If you've been feeling stressed, you're kind of like, okay, like, I'm just doing me. I'm not going to focus on this anymore. There's a possibility that this really did stress you out in the past, and you're kind of like finally getting back to a place where you feel okay by yourself, or where you feel like you don't, look towards this energy anymore. And because of that, it's like you're not necessarily aware that something is coming in and going to definitely shake up, whatever feels like your usual routine related to this. Like, you're kind of just in your own space. You're like, I don't really maybe want to be in communication with that person. It could be like with the Five of Pentacles in the reverse coming out, you could have finally just begun to feel like you're really moving on from this energy, or you're moving forward from whatever happened here. And because of that, you're not really seeing that there's something that's going to happen here. Let's take a look at that with the Tower. Nine of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. What does this have to do with the Tower? Ace of Pentacles, Six of Swords, the Hermit. What you're not seeing here is that this person wants to know if you've moved on, or if they still have a chance, and they're getting to a place where they're like feeling kind of tired of how difficult this has been, and it's almost like this energy of like they're gonna snap just because they need to know where you're at, or if you've moved on, and they're trying to figure out maybe a way to move on, or a way to come towards you, or just a way forward. And it's like they're exhausted, not really knowing how to move forward from this, and they're looking for some type of connection with you, like I said. And I just see that you maybe don't see that they're even looking for this. For some of you, there could be a Virgo involved with the Hermit coming out. King of Pentacles, King of Cups, Judgment. Yeah, something's coming back around, and it's an energy that kind of wants to claim you and say, wait, I'm still here. I still want this to some extent. I still want to connect with this. It's an interesting energy. Let me just grab another deck. I keep using more cards in these readings than I'm expecting. But yeah, I'm seeing that this person wants to kind of come in and just sort of express themselves to you with this Judgment card, with this King of Pentacles. They're like, hang on a second, like, I have something to say, or I have something that I need to express, and it comes through very strongly with the King of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and Judgment. It's like, they're not just going to let this get away from them so easily, and they're looking for a way in almost. And I see that you don't really see that they're trying to break down this barrier, or that they would like to break down this barrier. So for some of you, you may have tuned into this reading, and I just needed to tell you that there is an energy out there that still kind of searches for you, or still searches for a way to connect with you, because you're looking like you're like completely unaware of that. Let's take a look at the Judgment card in this person's energy. Ten of Cups, the Empress, the Emperor. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this person wants to express to you that you're everything that they want. They may say that you are the person they want to be with long term. I mean, Ten of Cups, the Empress, and the Emperor, that's an energy of, I want to marry you, or I want to be with you long term, or I think that we could have something together. And with the Star, they're showing me that they never really gave up on this, or hoping for that with you. And they're coming through very strongly as wanting to express that to you. And I see that you are just simply not aware of how this person is feeling, or that they're going to come in and express that. I am seeing, however, that when they do, one or both of you are going to feel, incredibly happy, or there could be a sense of triumph, of closure with the World card coming out there, of, okay, we finally have expressed how we feel, or we finally are getting to this place of being really honest and transparent about what it is that we want. So even if you don't necessarily feel the same way for this person, because it's looking like you don't trust them, at the very least it could be, a little bit flattering for you, or a little bit comforting, just knowing, okay, this person, does value me, or does see you as important. Interesting. Let's take a look at the Six of Cups here. In the near future, I see you reconnecting with this person. Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords. Okay, again, like when it comes to this, one or both of you could feel very strongly that this is done. And so when this comes through as an energy in your life, it does bring a certain level of stress around whatever happened here, and around possibly things going really poorly. There could be this feeling of like, oh my god, like I don't know what to do. It could feel really painful. It could just bring up the past in a way that you're not really looking for, or bring up, whatever it is that you've been working to heal. The energy seems to kind of come back around. And it has to do with you kind of coming into a more stable place in yourself, and the energy kind of comes back around to check in once you have done a certain amount of healing, or established a certain level of stability within yourself. Leo and Virgo energy is very strong here. And the Nine of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, which we also have here. But I'm seeing that this energy comes back around, and it kind of tests all the healing that you've been through in this situation. Have you moved on? Have you shifted from where you were when this energy was last in your life? And so it's definitely, the past coming back around. And there possibly could be a new beginning here. Gemini energy could be significant for you with the Fool. But it's almost like this comes back around once you have sort of begun to close out this chapter, so that you can revisit it in a new way. And it comes through in a very fast-moving energy with the Knight of Wands. Let's move forward here. This person may just want to know how you're doing, even, or you may want to know how you're doing, how they're doing, that kind of thing. Let's take a look at the Nine of Cups in the future energy. Ooh, cards falling out all over the place. Okay, show me the Nine of Cups. Two of Swords, Ace of Cups, Four of Swords. So they're kind of showing me like you don't actually know exactly how this is going to go, or you can't know at this time. It's like you're meant to know at some sort of future time. And Spirit kind of just wants you to relax, and to know that if you have been worried about this situation, that it's actually going to be all okay in some way. There's going to be a lot of love and healing here. But it's almost like you can't see it yet, or it can't be revealed to you. I don't know. It's an interesting energy. But they're kind of saying like you're gonna be okay. And for those of you who maybe have had a really hard time with this, it's interesting because I'm mostly seeing the other person struggle, but I'm seeing that you really have healed, that you really have reconnected with yourself, and that you've really released a lot of whatever was stressful here for you. And just by doing that, it opens up a door here that maybe wasn't there before. It opens up a space for something to move forward, or for something to come through, because you're in this much stronger kind of healed energy. And it's from there that you should know that actually everything's going to be fine in this situation. Let's take a look at the King of Pentacles in the near future. Overall, it's a very positive reading. It's a reading of someone having the strength to come towards you in a way that maybe you didn't even think that they could. And No matter what you decide here, I see that you have it within yourself to respond to the situation in whatever way you really need to at the time. Let's take a look at the King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, the Fool. What does this have to do with the King? Four of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Two of Pentacles. Again, there's something here that's really being highlighted, that it's your own security and stability that's going to open up this opportunity. At the current energy, it's a little bit blocked from coming through, because you or this person are holding on to things. You're not really sure if it's going to go well, or how the other person feels. Is there positivity here? But the more that you lean into the energy of openness, of happiness, of possibility, the more that this door kind of opens up. And I'm kind of seeing that it's going to happen. It's just a matter of feeling confident in this situation. And that confidence, because there hasn't been this communication yet, or it hasn't happened yet, it's like the feeling of confidence isn't quite there. It's like, is this really going to happen? Is this really going to feel okay? But what you're not seeing is that it's actually all going to be okay. There could be lingering energies with the Four of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles of this whole thing has been really hard, or this whole thing has been really impossible. And actually, when you kind of leave those energies behind, it opens up the space for things to go better than I think you could even, imagine them going. Very interesting. So maybe this is just a reminder for some of you that when you are engaging with this flow of energy, whether or not it's currently in your life, to try to come from a more stable, grounded place. So if you need to ground yourself in nature, if you need to ground yourself with your friends, or just, remind yourself of how much you have going for you, that can actually help open up these energies and help move whatever this is along the way that you need it to. Let's get 3 cards of advice from the universe. The Hierophant, the Ace of Wands, the Two of Wands. Show me the Hierophant. The advice from the universe with the Devil, the Eight of Swords, and the Sun is that this is coming through so that it can clear up something that you committed to on your path. So maybe it's felt like this has been like a really long time coming, or maybe it feels like there's like this outside energy that's like stepping in, like a spiritual energy. There could be like a spiritual connection here. But the advice is to feel your way through this with the Ace of Wands to the Two of Wands. Like, you're not really going to be able to plan this out. It's more going to be about feeling your way through this. And again, there's an energy of Spirit wanting to know that this is all going to be okay and that you don't need to worry about this. So it almost comes through as like a little heads up from Spirit, like there's a very loving energy coming in that feels like it can't come in for whatever reason. And you're actually in a very good place to receive it, but try to stay open and try to stay grounded throughout this process, whatever that is. So that's what I have for you. I hope that it resonated. I hope that it helped, Sagittarius, and I'll see you next time. Bye.